Bro, any tequila that's like made and manufactured in Mexico is gonna be hitting.
Yeah, man.
All right. Pay attention. We're gonna teach you something real special today. This is two coins with my boy Wally, then Ronnie, wherever you're at, we're at. Showing two sides of the same coin. Let me know what y'all think. 2 Coins. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter today.
Yo. Welcome back to the 2 Coin Podcast. It's your boy Ronnie.
And I'm Waleed, the other side of the coin. Today's episode is brought to you by Hennessy.
The hen dog, man. You know what I mean?
Responsibly.
Exactly. Shout out to our next guest. You know what I mean? I was about to say his name, but I'm like, you know what? Let me not fuck that up real quick. But yeah, shout out to him for bringing this out here. But we gonna let him introduce himself. Very special guest, long time coming. You know what I mean? Me and Wally knew him from San Jose State days and whatnot.
Shit, it's been like 6-7 years now, damn near. That's crazy.
That's just wild,
man.
bro.
It has, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Let the people know who you are. And all that. Let's get into it.
Well, what's up, y'all? My name is Alex. A lot of people know me as A-Don, but as an artist, my name is Xavier, XZ.AVIER. Shout out to Ronnie and Waleed for inviting me to the podcast.
Always,
and yeah, appreciate it, man, for real.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, we gonna start it from you know what I mean, from the beginning, because I know we had talked like a while back, and you know what I mean, just each of us seen each other's like growth and whatnot as far as just the music aspect. But before the music, before all that, you know what I mean, give us and the listeners like a little background about where you from, you know what I mean, and what got you started on the path that you on now.
Man, so I'm just a kid. A lot of people don't know. I was born in Colorado.
Random fact.
Random fact. I was born in Colorado. And then I came out to Chino Hills, California, at around like 2 years old, and I've been there since, you know, representing the IE. And honestly, man, it was music from the jump for me. Like there was always a story that my parents used to tell me. They used to just set a speaker right there and then have my crib right there, and I just fall asleep to the music. Boom.
And that's how you did it.
Yeah. That's just how I did it. That's like since a baby. You know what I mean? Like. So, like, I don't know, it's those types of things, those types of stories, you know, it's like, okay, music is it. But then, like, I was also an athlete. I played baseball, played basketball, you know what I mean? I was handling all these things, so music low-key took a sidestep a little bit, too. Yeah. And then I got into politics. I was trying to be a politician, a lawyer.
Oh, for real?
Bro. So when I went to San Jose State, man, I majored in political science. Yeah. And my minor was African American Studies. Okay. And graduated in 2016. Yeah. And like my whole plan was to I was gonna get into the government, be congressman, ambassador, things like that. Then my mind flipped, okay, I'm gonna be an entertainment lawyer, I'm gonna have my own firm. Then my mind flipped, I just want to just make music. You know what I mean? Like that's basically how it drastically just went down.
Not to veer off track, but like so because I didn't know you wanted to be like a politician at first. So what made you like steer away from that? Was it like you just getting older and like realizing American politics are like corrupt and that you don't want to be part of that, or what was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. A lot of it's a mix of classes at San Jose State, a mix of experiences at San Jose State. Really woke me the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what's really going on?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Put me on game to a lot of shit, even though I already knew it.
Yeah.
You know, actually like living it, seeing it, breathing it is different. You know what I mean? So that's when I was like, all right, like. First of all, I don't want to join no government or be a part of a government that's its foundation is against me. Like, no matter what it is or what they try to like tell me, you guys are still moving with something that is, or a country that was founded upon principles that's against my people and other people.
And they still are.
And they still are.
Yeah.
So why would I put myself into that thinking I'm gonna change it? It's not gonna change, you know. Yeah. So. Yeah, that type of shit that I woke up to, you know what I mean? Yeah. That type of shit. And it was a freeing thing. And I just, like, expressed that in my music, I guess. As, like, you know, like, I guess in a sense, like, it's okay to just, I don't know, find yourself and take your time with it too. Like take your time with it.
That's what our whole 20s, like early 20s, and like a lot of people going to college, like that whole time period is about. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everybody comes in like honestly, like even the quote like Mike Tyson. I know it's fucking like a far on quote, but like everybody knows what everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. And you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like college, like you come into college, you come into your young adulthood thinking you know exactly where you want to be. And shout out to the people that actually know that and follow through with it. Because I know there's a couple people, you know what I mean, that like...
They know exactly what they want from the jump. And then they make it happen. So then now it's like you seeing them at 26, 27, and you're like... Doing that.
Damn, bro, like you actually became a doctor. Like, and damn, bro, you actually became a lawyer.
And you speaking because when you say like... When you said with Mike Tyson, like getting punched in the face,
yeah,
man, I got punched in the face with classes and
I'm not
gonna lie, classes beat the shit out of me.
Them classes beat the shit out of me. Like I low key was like, cause I was supposed to go to law school. Yeah. I was like, nah, bro. I ain't going to law school.
See, you don't understand like college study until you actually hit college and you doing it. Mm-hmm. Then you start realizing like, damn, bro, going to law school.
Bro, I got a homie in law school right now. He's one of the smartest dudes I know. Shout out to my homie Muhammad. He's in Duke Law actually. He's like
man, shout out to him.
He's like one of only 5 black people at Duke Law right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and he's saying like, bro, like the drug use in law school is so rampant.
Bro,
like people are either on uppers, or on Xannies or something, like trying to like take the edge off, and they're up all night. He said it's crazy as fuck. You gotta have discipline.
That shit's wild, man.
If I'm gonna do that, bro, at least I'm gonna do something I love. Like I love music, bro.
Exactly.
And, like that's just what it came down to.
Yeah.
Cause like that could have easily been my life, 100%. And to an extent, I thought I was gonna be those people where it was like, I knew what I wanted to do from the jump. That's what I thought. That's what I wanted to do from the jump. Yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't really think I was gonna do music like this. I'm gonna be 100%. It kind of just happened. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't playing piano for a little bit. Like all of a sudden I came back my freshman year, and all of a sudden, boom. I'm back playing piano. Yeah. All of a sudden, boom, I'm back to singing. I'm back to writing. It just happened. It's weird.
So before you had like that epiphany, music was just kind of like something you did on the side as like a hobby type.
Low key. Yeah. Like I knew I was always good at it. I knew I always loved it. I knew I was a huge historian, always listening to fucking old school hip hop, trying to figure out who's the best. You know what I mean?
This motherfucker put me on game on a lot of stuff back in the day, bro. Like. I think it was you that even showed me that whole like that one album that Kanye had. It was like the compilation album. Not even Kanye. It was like all the samples that he had done for like graduation.
Yeah.
Bro, when you put me onto that, like, you know what I mean? I'm over here like peeping this shit. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Like actually studying that shit. So.
But that's what taught me. That mixtape right there specifically is what taught me how to mix samples.
Damn. Okay.
That right there, like it literally. I'm not getting too deep into it, but like
I talk your shit, bro. Let them know.
Nah, like that really taught me how to sample, how to chop, and like how Kanye would just use a specific part that would just stick, and then like would just repeat it. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean?
Kanye might be one of the greatest samplers ever.
Nah, for real, for real. But yeah, man.
So it's like are you like the first person in your family like to do music, or you know what I mean? Y'all got like.
I would say to this degree. Yeah. Like, and it's crazy because I have a huge family of musicians on both sides. Mm-hmm. My grandmother, crazy. She's a artist. She's straight artist. She's a painter. She's a drawer. She's a writer. She's a singer.
Oh damn.
She's a poet. Like crazy. You know what I mean? But then on my dad's side, my dad is a singer, and he's a crazy like, I don't know what you call it, like I don't want to say hoarder, like that's a bad term, but
collector?
Like thank you.
Collector.
Yeah. He's a collector. He inspired me to collect. You know what I mean? He inspired me to be a historian because of how much I see his vinyl collection, and I'm just like, bro, that's fucking nuts.
That's probably got some different kind of gems in there.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Crazy. Like just the funk. When I tell you the funk, bro.
Damn,
like
okay.
So a lot of the guests that we had on here, and I'd like to say we keep it pretty diverse as far as like the type of artists that we have. Like last time we had Stevie who does the reggaeton, and we had like a couple rappers here. But people don't know Alex got some vocals on him. So as far as just like the singing and like the production behind the singing, like who are your biggest like influences in that avenue?
Oh man. In terms of singing?
Yeah, in terms of singing.
D'Angelo. D'Angelo most definitely.
I can see that for sure.
Let's see. Man, there's so many. Marvin Gaye. Anderson .Paak.
Hey.
Man, who else? There's so fucking many. Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, you listen to the oldies.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you can hear it in his.
Yeah, for sure.
In his music too, man.
You know what I mean? Damn, that's a good question.
We'll let you sit on that, bro.
We'll let you sit on
it. We got something we're gonna ask you later on. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
For sure.
go ahead and sit. You know what I mean? Just have that in the back of your head, like you know what I mean? What you fucking with.
Yeah.
But nah, bro. One thing I do want to say, it actually threw me off when I told you earlier off screen, talking about, yo, did you have live instruments throughout your entire project?
Mm-hmm.
Just the way that your production went through that shit really sounded like, you know what I mean? This was all live music. You fucking had an actual band playing all this stuff. You know what I mean? So it was just like, I see the kind of lane that you've carved out for yourself, and it's dope as fuck, bro, because we don't really have people like that in our current generation. I mean, we, like, obviously you're gonna find people in one out of a million, you know what I mean? But for me, for us to know somebody like you that's really like going in this lane and doing it fucking well, like, it's beautiful to see, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you. That's real.
You got that lounge music like that, you know what I mean? Like that Thursday night kicking it, 30-year-olds at a fucking lounge just vibing, you know what I mean?
That's basically what we're doing right now.
Literally, right?
Damn near 30.
Like, that's
It's Thursday.
In the lounge. It's Thursday.
You know what I mean?
Damn, I didn't
like,
think about that.
We trying to be grown, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do our thing, and you know, we trying to turn up, but we can't turn up like we used to necessarily. You know what I mean? But like
you got a timeless type of music, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to. It's all about making timeless music, man. Like it's you don't want to. I feel like as an artist, you don't want to make something that's just gonna be cool for a little bit. People just gonna pay attention for a little bit, and then it'll pass. You know, like I feel like the goal is to make anything when it comes to art timeless, man. So,
especially, I feel like it's harder to do with hip hop too, and like R&B, because I feel like a lot of the fans are like prisoner of the moment people.
Yes.
Like some will come out, like it'll get oversaturated, overplayed, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later, everybody will forget about it and move on to the next thing. Whereas like now you don't really have many artists that like come out and like give you something like classic that sticks, that you find yourself playing like 2 or 3 months down the road. So I think a lot of artists that put out music, I think that should be the goal for sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out to TDE, because I feel like that's one of the crews that like they take advantage of the fact that people do that.
Yeah.
So they use that against them in a sense where like they make quality music, but they make people wait. You know what I mean?
Like, bro, Kendrick, we've been waiting 4 years now for another album.
But I feel like that's on purpose. You know what I mean? Because like people just keep giving them music like over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? So I feel like, damn, what was I trying to say? I low-key lost my train of thought. Right?
Longevity.
Yeah.
Music that sticks.
Music that sticks. There you go. Like TDE makes music that sticks. They make quality music. They make people wait for it.
Yeah.
Make them just fiend for it. And then once they get it, that's when it's gonna really stick. They're gonna really like take hold of that for another 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and make it timeless.
But then again, like I could play devil's advocate and be like, there's a lot of artists, like rappers specifically, that put out music. Like perfect examples like Mozzie. He'll put out like 3 or 4 albums in a year. But that's like because, you know, he's the type of like, I guess, artist that is like, he's off the mentality like, I never want to go back to being broke again. So I'm just going to keep putting out output like, and just keep going hard. So it's like, I understand that part of it, but at the same time, it's the quality of the music sometimes gets compromised when you're putting out that.
I mean, put it this way, bro, like going off of what you said, it's like you having a project once every 3-4 years, it's like with no throwaways, where you dropping 3 projects a year, and you probably got like 10 to 15 songs that got replay value. Obviously, you got diehard fans, and you got some motherfuckers that just say they play the whole shit all the time, knowing damn well, bro, you ain't heard half this shit in like 2 years since it first came out. You know what I mean? But you can't say that with Kendrick or Cole shit, because these motherfuckers have such. Kendrick specifically got so much time between they like projects. Every single one hits. Then again, too, you got a fucking engineer like Ali, he just got that ear for mixing. So
another thing too is like the content of your music. Like with Kendrick, he talks about like his own life experiences and his growth as a person. You can't do that if you're putting out like an album every year, right? So like with Damn, he was talking about his experiences up until that point in his life. You know, a 29-year-old. You know, big major artist on a big record label, spreading his music across the world. And then like Good Kid, Mad City, he was just an up and coming rapper from Compton, so he was talking about that experience. Right. So now he's given it time, like 4 years, like now he has kids and shit. Now he's married, like.
Right.
now when he comes out with an album, he has different experiences for us to talk about, so it's not like as boring, I guess, for us, and he's not giving us the same type of material over and over again.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, if you have content that, I guess, speaks to you as a person, I feel like that's pretty important to give it some time.
Exactly.
Nah, facts, bro. Well, damn, man. So, you a singer, you an artist.
Yeah.
Before all that, obviously, I mean, you kind of touched on it. So, do you play any instruments? Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
So, of course, I play the piano. I've played the piano since I was 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fell off on it, because the next instrument that I have are the turntables.
Damn. Okay.
That's the instrument that I use right now. All the music that I have on the EP, that was all me produced. I mixed everything on the turntables that I have, and yeah, just cutting some of my favorite soul songs, my favorite funk songs, and just making something out of it. You know, that's what I do. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. I mean, it's gotta be like shit, bro. If you've been playing since you 3 years old, I'm just assuming like you just pick that shit back up. Just, you know what I mean?
I do, you know, but like,
It's
man,
like swimming or riding a bike.
It comes to me. I still got my skills. I do the chords, you know, like. It's just that, I guess, like, for me to just actually sit there and just really just on the spot, like, come up with a melody and, you know, going like that, you know. I'm so used to to chopping and soul sounding right now. I'm just like, like, I'm so used to listening to that, you know, like I was telling you that. It's called earworm wax.
Yeah.
And it's that, like, some certain part of a song that's just so, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds so good that you just like get it, and then like you just repeat it, you loop it, and you just like, I don't know, you pitch it up or down however you want, and yeah, man, you just chop it, throw a little beat on it or whatever. I throw my vocals on it. I throw my vocals on it. I sing on it.
Hey, I was about to say, fucking, you heard about Arcade? I know you probably seen like 50 commercials. You know, like that shit on YouTube where it's like, man, if I had this shit when I was 20. I'll be a billionaire by now.
Oh, on that's them YouTube.
Yeah, man. So Arcade pretty much same as it's like a whole sample plugin. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you can load your own samples into it, but so pretty much you just play it off a keyboard.
Okay.
So you have like your 12 set keys. The white keys each hold a different sample, and the black keys modify whatever keys you're holding.
Okay, for sure.
So you can either like one key would do like a chop on it, one key would like loop a certain part. One of the black keys would end up slowing the shit down. One of the black keys would speed it up. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So it's like you're not really playing, like the piano is just like kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of like, you know, like you got a beat pad where motherfuckers be doing that.
That's what I was thinking.
Think about this is just the same exact shit, but just laid out on a keyboard.
That's what I was thinking.
But it's just a sample engine, bro. I started fucking with that the other day. Bro, look into that, man. Like,
you said it's Arcade?
Arcade by Output. Output's the name of the company. Okay. Arcade's the plugin.
Okay, for sure.
And that shit, it's they got a 30-day free trial, and then it's $100 for a year.
Okay, for
after
sure.
that, you know what I mean?
I've heard, like, okay, so I know them. They good looking for that.
Yeah.
Have you heard of TrackLib too?
I've heard of it. I've never used it though.
I like signed up for it, and it's like the only thing about TrackLib is that when I looked for certain songs, as a matter of fact, every song I searched for, I couldn't find it. And it's supposed to be a service where it just provides you samples just to cut up for free.
Track, like lib is LIB, like library.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Damn. Yeah. Man, how the fuck you not gonna have any of the
that's
songs you're
saying. Like, I was like, oh, bet. That's
we got the biggest library of music.
Yeah.
It's not what you want.
Putting up, I don't know, Al Green song or some shit.
How do you not have Al
Can't
Green,
find it. I'm like, what? Oh, fuck y'all niggas. So I'm pretty sure.
I bet you they got all the new trap shit that just came out last year, though. Like,
but like, I was baffled, honestly. But yeah, so I know there's a lot of like things about sampling and things like that, but I low-key just decided to say fuck it, honestly.
Yeah.
And my thing is that if it really caught up to him, then it's a good thing. That means it's like really getting out there. Like, all right, cool. Then you see that people listening to it, and you like, all right, so let's like set something up. Let's negotiate something. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what's wild, bro? It's like going back to like your last project that we had heard, bro. Fucking, that's the type of project, like, and bro, like, I mean, I've been a victim of doing some shit like this with artists. You know what I mean? We know motherfuckers that do this.
Yeah.
That album is a type to say you blow up all right, when you blow up off your next album, we're gonna put that out there. When you blow up, you gonna have those fans that go back into your discography, find this, and they just playing this 100% of the time in real time, talk about, yeah, man, I was fucking with this back then. But that project is that kind of project, you know what I mean? That like a motherfucker would be like, oh shit, going through your catalog and then seeing that, and then it's just like,
oh, y'all heard his old shit?
Yeah. Start talking like, bro, even if you change your name from Xavier, like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers would like find out your name was Xavier, be like, man, yo, listen to Xavier. Who the fuck you talking about?
No, my name for sure.
Oh yeah,
it's X to the Z, bro.
It's like if somebody just found out Kendrick's name was K Dot, or fucking J Cole's name was The Alchemist, and then walking into your group of homies like, hey man, you listen to The Alchemist? Who the fuck you talking about, bro?
I forget if he was called The Alchemist. Holy shit.
But see, that was only in high school though. You know what I mean? That was before any of us fucking knew.
Damn. Oh man, but yeah, bro. Like honestly, man, I barely listened to chapter 1 because I'm so ready for chapter 2 to come out. Like, I put out chapter 1 and I was like, all right, next, and whoo, chapter 2, bro. I can't wait. I really can't wait, bro. Like,
what's the name of the project so the people could know?
So yeah, so the whole entire album, I will say, is called Black Autumn, but I cut it up in sections, you know, cause
we're gonna have a link in the bio for y'all, by the way.
Sure.
But yeah, the reason why I cut up in sections is cause like I'm just a coming up artist. This is my first project, and nobody is gonna listen to 15 straight songs of me right now. Nobody is. And that's okay, because nobody knows who the fuck I am besides like my close family, friends, and like they'll be the only people. But
gotta start somewhere,
you know.
But even then, bro, you right, bro, because 15, I'd say in this day and age, just how people like. I mean, I'll
short attention span, bro.
Exactly,
like 2-minute songs, 10-track album. That's it. That's all people need.
But even then, it's like sometimes it's like, bro, like how you did it with just 4 tracks. Somebody will see a project that has 4 tracks, they'll play it, and then, you know what I mean, if they drive it or whatnot, go through the whole thing and be like, yo, it's done. Mm-hmm. Versus you got a project with 15 tracks, each of them 3 minutes. Motherfucker will check his phone like, damn, I'm only on track 6. You know what I mean? Obviously, if they fuck with your music, it shouldn't even matter. But it's that type of shit. You know what I mean? 4 tracks is perfect to like hold somebody in. You know what I mean?
It's like it was just a quick sample size of like who I am. That's really what it was, honestly. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. You know, and I feel like chapter 2 is gonna be it's deeper. It's way more deeper of like why I do it in the first place. Like, you know, me being more vulnerable. You know, wearing a little bit of my emotions on my sleeve, talking about my little bit of struggles with my family and like things I go through. Yeah, I opened up. You know what I mean? So, but like I feel like it was necessary. But I also talk about a lot of things that I am very passionate about. Like I'm very passionate about how I believe funk music is the seed to a lot of music that's played today, and how they really try to gut funk music. They try to like banish it. They try to banish funk music. But
really, about now or just in general?
I'm talking about like in the 70s.
Like,
if you really do like. If you really look into it, bro, like they really tried to like banish the funk music low key, but that's another conversation. But like I kind of talk about that.
Can't kill the funk though, bro.
No, you can't, because it's the seed, and like I talk about that in the song. Like I have a song called "Funk Is the Seed." Like it really is the seed. Like
I don't think there's hip hop without funk.
Oh, there is. Yeah, like they say, jazz is the mother of hip hop. Funk is the daddy. Yeah. Funk is the daddy that was fucking everybody else. Funk is the Rolling Stone that was fucking everybody else, because funk is literally like, it literally seeded a whole bunch of other subgenres of music, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. You know, because funk is also rock music too.
Like blues.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a mix of, it's literally psychedelic funk, rock, blues, all just a mashup. You know
it's
what I mean?
Crazy to say though, bro, because like obviously all music is. But whenever I think of funk, bro, it's like a vibe, but it's like a vibe through your body, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
It's like somebody could play a regular this genre. Somebody could a person could possibly just sit around and not move their body. Mm-hmm. You play anything that got something to do with funk, no matter who the fuck you is, you could have not a single dancing bone in your body. Mm-hmm. You're still gonna move because it just picks you up.
Yeah, you're gonna at least want to. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like even with your like off 1-2, but still.
Exactly, bro. So yeah, man, but like like I was saying, like I talk about things I'm passionate about. That's one of the things, you know what I mean? And talk about how I want to sing, and that's it. Like, that's all I want to do. Like, I don't want to work no more. I don't want to work no 9 to 5. I don't wanna, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck all that. I just want to sing. I just want to just get my music out, and hopefully it gets me to a place where I can just eat and take care of my family. If that's cool, if I can do that with my music, then I'm cool, man. Yeah. Honestly, God, bro. As long as I can eat and make music like consistently, I am A-okay, bro. Like, thanks, cool. Bro. You know what I mean? So.
And you know what's crazy, bro? The type of like talent that you have, like not even to say like, oh, because how do I put this? Obviously, we all know that it's like 1 in a million that make it in this music industry as far as being a superstar. You know what I mean? But like, people don't realize you can still capitalize with your talents in other like. You got the type of voice that people would love to have featured on their tracks. They'll pay you money to come on and lay vocals for them. You know what I mean? So it's like shit like that is like those are other avenues people don't even think about. So you talking about like I just want to be able to, you know what I mean, just fucking make music and just chill and just live my life and just be kicking it. Yeah, bro. You could have so many side projects where you just hop in the studio for somebody else. Boom, here's 10 racks for doing hopping on. You know what I mean?
That's a part of eating. Trust me. Yeah, like, that's in the works too.
Yeah. But it's dope. You can do shit like that, or even play the piano. It's like, yo, I need somebody to lay these keys out, this, that, and third. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or then you got the whole performing aspect, because if you can sing and play keys. Bruh, every lounge will just, you know what I mean? Hey, we need you to do 10 covers for us for the night. Like, you know what I mean? Bro. Now, these ain't even your songs.
It's just tough right now because of this, the pandemic and everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it just sucks, bro, because, like, me personally, man, like, last, it was March when it first hit. Bro,
that's why a little over a
really
year
fucking getting in place for me, bro. I was like, oh shit, about to go down. Yeah. I was setting things up for like jam sessions. Niggas was about to record, set things up. I was like, shit was booming, and then right before shit was about to go down, man, boom, pandemic happened. Yeah, like, fuck, you know. And that could have been money, man. You know what I mean? And like. The pandemic really slowed down the avenues for a lot of musicians like myself and artists like myself. But at the same time, it gave us a chance to adapt, you know what I mean, and figure out a new way. Thanks. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's just what, like, artists like myself have to capitalize. Like, this whole craze about NFT and crypto and things like that, that's something that we should.
You gotta get with it or get left out, man.
Not for real, because, especially as artists. Because
and all you dumb fucks investing in Doge, bro. Don't be doing that shit.
Hey, if you are investing in Doge, just be smart with that shit.
Cause, bruh, shit, I'm investing in Doge right now. Look, I ain't
gonna be smart.
Just be smart. Hold that shit.
I ain't gonna talk. Like, I ain't no expert at all. I ain't gonna talk, but like. But yeah, like that's just really the next move I feel like.
You brought up NFTs, man. That's actually, especially with like the music, with the music game. That's definitely something you should look into, bro. Because just as far as from the outside looking in on, you know what I mean, what you've been able to do, you know what I mean, just so far in the years that I've known you, you got the personality where, you know what I mean. I'm sure that you made beyond, like more than I could count on. You know what I mean, like connections wise. You feel me? So then now it's just like, with this NFT craze, bro, like you could, if you get you somebody that actually knows how to do, like really design, or even on the basic level, bro, you can even make an NFT off a GIF. Like, you feel me? I feel like you got enough of a fan base of people that genuinely fuck with your movement and what you're doing, that you could even start, you know what I mean, getting something off of that.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to. Like, I'm doing my research, trying to make sure whatever move I make is like a calculated and the right move, you know what I mean? Because it's important. It's money, man. Like it's
a lot of money out there, bro.
Yeah, it's money, and like this want to always be smart about like how much you putting in and where you putting it. Yeah, you know what I mean. And
hey, not to veer off track. It's like my third time saying that. Do y'all remember like the last big event y'all went to before pandemic started? Let me go first. I remember like it was February 28th, so literally like 2 weeks before the COVID pandemic.
Talking about like before the lockdown happened.
Before the lockdown happened. Okay. Me and the homie KD. Shout out KD. We just had him on the episode last time. We went to SF to go see Boss in concert, and I had to talk Boss. Yeah, I had to talk this motherfucker into going. He didn't even want to go, so we went up there. Like we just get drunk and shit. Like it's like we meet up with a bunch of other people, and next thing you know, Boss has KD up on stage with him. Hey, like I turn around.
With the Warriors. He's with the Warriors right now, right?
No, he's talking about Boss.
Boss, the rapper.
No, we said KD.
Right? No, he's talking about. So, side story: we got a homie named Kevin Durant that went to San Jose State.
His name is literally Kevin Durant.
Okay. I really thought it was okay.
You thought we were talking about the other KD.
I don't be kicking it with the other KD.
What's up? My bad.
No, he makes music too though. But yeah, he was on stage with Boss. Like I lost him for a second because he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna just go grab a drink." Next thing I know, I see him up on stage taking a shot with Boss. I'm like, "Oh shit!" I got it on my phone. But I'm like, bro, that's the last event pre-COVID that I went to, and I'm just like, I be looking at that video all the time now because like, damn, bro, like. I could never see myself in a crowd that fat like again.
You feel me?
And like I didn't know that was gonna be like my last event.
Damn, let's see. I would say Camp Flognon.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to one of those.
When the craziest thing is like, I go to Camp Flognon damn near, I try to every year. So this was like my third time.
Damn, okay.
And this is just so happens to be the year that Drake comes out.
Oh shit.
And like, yo, when I tell
booing
you,
him and shit?
bro, they were booing his ass.
That's hella funny.
And I was like, yo, it's fucking Drake. And like, yo, I'm not gonna act like Drake. I'm the biggest Drake fan. I'm not. Like
but it's still Drake,
it's
bro.
Drake.
Like, you feel me?
You feel me? Like I've never seen Drake before, so I was like, oh shit, like it's Drake. Man,
Bro,
like, oh,
to
shit.
keep it dead ass, that's like obviously it's like a whole different lane, but it's still the same shit. That's like when Kobe was in the league.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I never fucked with Kobe. Mm-hmm. But you telling me that if I fucking run across Kobe, I'm just gonna, hey, fuck you, boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's fucking Kobe. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, you ain't gotta like him, but it's Drake, bro.
Right,
Like, you feel me?
don't be like that. And they were like that, bro. It was kind of interesting because like the thing about Camp Flognon, Tyler the Creator fans, like they really wanted Frank Ocean to just come out and perform at Camp Flognon.
Yeah.
Because like they just want him to just, you know, come out of his mysterious shell that he's in and perform.
Hey,
but
Frank got the culture just fucking
he
by
got
the
him on
grip.
lock.
Like,
He got him on lock to a point that they booed Drake. Think about that.
That's crazy.
I think that's really crazy for Frank Ocean. That's a nod to him, honestly.
Yeah.
The fact that you really got like a culture like that on the grip to a point where you have them booing the biggest artist in the world, like damn near,
bro.
Damn near. You know what I mean? That's a nod to Frank Ocean, low key. But it was just crazy to experience that, to be honest.
It might not even be damn near, bro. Like when you're talking on a global scale, he probably is the #1 artist in the world.
I'm just
Like I would say maybe the other person just off of, or maybe at that time, I would say even like The Weeknd is probably on his level, just as far as because I'm pretty sure Weeknd has such a huge influence in Europe.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Huge, yeah, man.
Like, and that's another thing too, bro. Is like, fucking being an artist and fucking touring in Europe, bro. Like you'll be getting some of these artists got crazy fan bases, like Denmark and Poland, shit like that.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's like you're not getting a single show in America, but you just did a fucking 10-city tour in England and all through Europe and just got paid a fucking bag. You know
I was
what
gonna say that money's lavish too, man. That money's lavish as hell. People be like, "Fuck America and move to Europe." Fuck it, I'm gonna live loyal. I'm gonna live luxury over here. Shit ain't kicking it over here. That's okay.
I mean, shit. Look what Stefan did, bro. Motherfucker moved to China.
He's smart as hell for that.
And now he's the Michael Jordan of China, like.
That's smart as
Bruh.
hell. Has his own statue.
Like
everything.
You know you the shit if you go to a country and then they love you more than they love Michael. Everywhere else in the world, people know Michael Jordan's the greatest. But you go to China, it's Stephon Marbury. Like,
bro.
what?
Stephon Marbury.
That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy.
Man.
Hell yeah, my guy.
Hey, happy belated birthday to Ronnie, man. Straight up.
I appreciate it, man. Bro, it felt like fool Waleed was just like, hey, man, you got any plans for your birthday? I'm like, man. And shout out to fucking Mark and Justine, bro. I went out to dinner with them yesterday and just kicked it with them. But he was just like, yeah, man, that sounds like some old man ass shit. Going out for dinner, just you know what I mean, just drinking at the crib. One, because of COVID and whatnot, but even outside of that, it was just kind of like, I don't know, bro. Fucking me and Waleed was talking about this, and this motherfucker went to go get his DoorDash, you know what I mean? Hella slick with it. He coming back in right now. But me and this motherfucker were talking about, like, bro, we're just so over turning up at this point. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know. Maybe we just... our college experience at San Jose, you know what I mean, was just we just did too much too quick or whatever you want, however you want to say it.
That's probably what it is.
Like motherfuckers just all functioned out, bro. Like we literally went from like fucking 3 nights in a fucking row just throwing functions. Like,
I was about to say, y'all's spot was always a spot that had functions.
Yeah.
With that big ass backyard.
Yeah. It's because
that's crazy.
I think we all collectively knew, like, after a certain point, it's like, all right, I was thinking about joining, like, Greek life, like, frat, but then I ended up being like, nah. And then, like, the rest of us were kind of like, nah as well. Yeah. So it's like, we got to kind of create our own space to where we can have
and we did,
a dope
bro.
college experience. And I think we did a good job of it, to be honest.
Fucking... Literally, bro, looking back, like we were talking about this the other on the other pod, like the fact the lifelong friendships that we got just off of the strength, bro. When you five people living together straight for 5 years, one of the homies living with us for 2. Shout out to Phil, and then Almir coming in for 1 year. But like a solid group for 5 years.
Bro, I've known these fools since 2013. It's
like,
2021 now.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Go by fast.
Like nothing, bro.
But
like
then
nothing.
even most people can't even live with a person for a year.
Yeah.
Let alone a group of 5 people living together for 5 years in 4 different locations.
Yeah, man.
Like,
shouts to y'all, shit.
Oh yeah, man. There were times when motherfuckers just over each other. Like, bruh, I'm not re-signing this lease. Fuck y'all. Yeah. Hey man, lease is over. What y'all trying to do, man? Let's just run it back.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah. I remember y'all had the Alpha House jumping, man.
Bruh.
Man.
Bro, the functions in there used to be lit.
And shout out to
y'all had that motherfucker packed, bro. Like at the
that
time, that shit seemed so big, but now looking back, I'm like, yo, motherfuckers was packed in like sardines, still having a good ass time though, bruh.
Yeah, I missed that motherfucker like crazy, bro. So many memories in there.
Yo, how was it for you? Being obviously you was at state before us, you know what I mean? So you saw like one being a freshman going to those functions, and then you know what I mean, being in it and hosting them, and then being an alumni going back, you know what I mean? Because obviously it's like you got some years before COVID as you was like an OG in it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So how was that for you seeing that? Because obviously the Alpha House is like a trademark in San Jose.
That's a San Jose State staple.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, man, it's. Whew, man, like, I seen a lot, bro. I seen a lot in that house, man. Like, just at the parties, the functions, even just chilling on the porch, bro. Like, even living there. I got my car broken in there.
Good times.
Yeah, like, bro, like, so much random shit. My boy Ian, my line brother, some random homeless dude, like, just broke into his room. He had to beat him up. He just
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, bro. Like,
hey, speaking of homeless people and funny ass shit, like, not even cut you off, bro. Our freshman year, it was me and Nick with this group of females, right? Fucking, this shit was funny as fuck. We're walking back, we're coming out of, like, the fucking bricks or whatnot. Nick's girl comes up, and then like her and her friend, they're like her friend's crying, and we're like, yo, what happened? And she's like, some homeless dude was riding on a bike, rode past her, smacked the shit out of her ass. What?
That's fucked up.
Like, bro, I'm not even trying to be misogynistic, but when I first heard that, bro, I started laughing. Because in my mind, all I'm thinking is a dude that's homeless on a bike. What's up? And just dipping off. You feel me? Like, obviously he violated.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, the homeless people in San Jose were out of pocket.
Nah,
bold,
they
bro.
was hell out of pocket, bro, man. But hey.
Especially the ones
damn, broke into her house, into the room.
Yeah, bro, but
that's
man.
different.
But like, it really is a staple though. Like people.
Speaking of rooms and fucking roofs, bro, you and Nakeem's like the spot. Like when y'all open that
Shout
window.
out to Nakeem.
Oh yeah,
facts, man.
My guy.
Bro, fucking y'all little like when you just go on. I'm gonna call it a balcony because that's damn near what the fuck it was.
Nah, yeah.
That shit was that's a whole ass vibe just up there. You know what I mean?
Loved it, man. I miss that. That's my favorite room ever. Like, if I could go back to that room and live in there forever, bro, that was my favorite room. Like, the balcony and the way it was set up, and yeah, man, like
that room low-key reminded me of like some straight up like college, like your college typical movie college experience thing. You know what I mean?
Bro.
You on the fucking roof, you got the bricks right in front of you.
Felt like a movie.
Literally, bro. Y'all was living it.
Let me ask you this, because I always like every time I like talk to somebody like from LA, I always want to get their opinion of this, like LA culture versus the Bay culture. Like, how does a LA person like what they see out of the Bay? And this is a 2-part question. Like Oakland and San Jose, like, is there like a big cultural difference between Oakland versus San Jose?
Oh hell yeah, yes. Oakland all the way.
Oakland got all the ribbons. Yeah, Oakland. I love Oakland, bro.
Yeah, Oakland all the way. I don't think I have to say.
Yeah, I love Oakland. Yeah.
Shout out to San Jose.
Yeah, shout out to San Jose, but you got shit on Oakland, man.
Yeah,
Man.
no, not at all. I love Oakland, man. I got family out there. It's meant to be for me to live out there, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just cheaper than everywhere else around here, too.
Man, it is pretty.
It's still
good.
expensive, but
It's still expensive,
Yeah.
but it's more reasonable.
Yeah.
More reasonable.
I mean, shit, bro. They ain't gonna fucking charge you $2,500 for a little dinky ass studio type.
I just like
shit.
it. Oakland just feels like the whole city just black culture.
Yeah, man. That's
why I fuck with it. Like, I love it.
That's why I'm there. You know?
How long you been living out there now?
It's gonna be a year in around what, August?
Okay.
So yeah, it's what, 8 months?
Hell yeah.
8 months around there. So.
But you said you had family out there, so like, wait, you probably been visiting back and forth since you was young, huh?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I was there every year, at least what, 2 or 3 times a year.
That's what I noticed about a lot of people that you know what I mean, that are from LA. I mean, you know what I mean, all bullshit aside, like a lot of black people from LA and from the Bay, they got family like up
In
north,
Oakland,
and you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah,
Talk
that's
to a
just
lot
how
of,
it is.
not even just Oakland, even if it's Richmond, Vallejo, whatever it is,
Mhm.
they
got
got
that cousin
that
or something.
yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah.
they always got that Bay. Bay got that LA in them. LA got that Bay in them. You
The
know
Bay
what
and
I'm
LA
saying?
are cousins, man. Just
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how it is.
And I think your second question was gonna be Bay or LA.
Yeah.
I'm 50-50, man.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Ooh.
I'm
Nice.
50-50.
Usually
Hey,
everybody's like LA. LA.
Literally, even motherfuckers from out here like, bro, I just can't
Well,
wait to go to LA.
Let me say this. I'm not from LA.
Yeah.
I'm from Chino Hills. I'm from the IE. I'm from the Inland Empire.
Okay.
So I was very inspired by the LA culture and the LA lifestyle. I was out there a lot. I'm a big Laker fan,
Yeah.
and everything like that. But I'm a big Raider fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big
okay.
San Francisco Giants fan. Fuck the Dodgers. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Damn, that's a first.
you feel
I'm not gonna
me?
lie, Mookie-
That's how
Mookie's
it
nice
is.
though.
Now you see how I'm 50-50.
Yeah, nah, brother.
You know?
That's something different, bro. Being from SoCal and saying fuck the Dodgers,
Yeah, fuck
Yeah, everybody's
them.
like
And they
Dodgers,
fans.
Lakers.
bro. That's
Except for
like,
a couple-
We got better weed in LA.
Hey, that's the one
LA
thing.
weed better.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
LA weed.
I don't want, bro. I'm taking that back, bro. We got better weed out here.
We probably just got we got cheaper weed, like better deals.
Y'all got
Oh,
cheaper
yeah.
weed.
Yeah.
Y'all got cheaper.
We got the
weed.
plug.
Yeah.
Everybody's a plug out here.
There you go. LA weed though. Whew.
Yeah, here you can find mid everywhere now.
Facts. What you need, mid? We got mid. You got some top shelf? Got some mid.
But hey, tell the people about I know you talked about it briefly, like chapter 2, but like about just your upcoming projects, upcoming ventures, what you got cooking up down the pike.
Chapter 2 of Black Autumn, you know, the second piece, is coming out soon. My next single is coming out very soon. I shot my first music video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so that's coming out soon. That shit gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited about this next singles, especially because I feel like it's my first time being so vulnerable, but yet it's very soulful. It's very, very soulful. Excuse me. Chapter 1 was very upbeat in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, but kind of slowing it down for this one.
Okay.
But at the same time, like, it's a vibe. It's a very, 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 very smooth vibe, and I feel like y'all gonna fuck with it. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah,
So,
man.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's what's coming up next. Chapter 2, it's the foundation is there. Just a matter of just getting vocals in, mastering the vocals when I'm saying things like that. But yeah, man, I'm hoping to come out within the next couple months. So
That's what's
yeah,
up,
man.
bro. 2021, we coming for next.
Yes, sir.
Hell
yes,
yeah,
sir.
man.
And chapter 3 is gonna follow right after that.
Hell yeah, and
You know what I
then
mean?
look out for chapter 4 after that one.
Nah, it's over. Chapter 3.
And yeah, bro. When
It's over,
chapter,
three
when
is
chapter
done.
2 comes
It's done.
out, and you know you're doing your little promo press run, you know you got your boys over here to come over here and promote it.
Appreciate you.
hell yeah, man, we
Appreciate
got
you. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. For real.
Well, shit, man. With everybody, we gonna ask them the same thing. You know what I mean? At the end of every pod, you stuck on an island. You can only listen to 5 artists and have 1 meal for the rest of your life.
1 meal?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And it doesn't got to be just one food item.
Like a meal.
Like a full meal, but you gotta have this meal every day.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna go
5-course
This
meal.
motherfucker gonna pick like 80 items.
I'm about to say,
He like
Wait,
the refrigerator
meal.
stop.
Shoot! All right. Let's see. 5 artists. D'Angelo. Kendrick. Kanye.
You're diversifying the portfolio. I like it.
This is when it gets tricky. These last 2. This is when it gets tricky.
Pac, Biggie.
Nope.
Like, yeah, no, I'm just saying, everybody be adding that shit.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like,
we gave you a whole podcast to think about this, man. As we shooting questions and shit.
okay.
I'm fucking with you, man.
Shit. Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Take your time. Don't
This
feel
is really
rushed.
tough, man. This is a really tough question. All right, D'Angelo.
We got D'Angelo, we got Kendrick, we got Kanye.
So we got them three right now. What about the meal? We can come back to the last two.
That's gonna be a lot longer. So
It's like I'm trying to figure out this music to buy me time for the food.
this is a little controversial on my part.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Kendrick out, and I'm gonna put in Tupac.
Okay.
So what I say, D'Angelo, then Tupac, then
Kanye.
Kanye.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Outkast.
Okay, I like that.
And then
The Beatles, no.
hell no. I'm gonna say Funkadelic.
Damn. Okay.
Funkadelic.
Okay.
There we go.
Shit.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, you going that island about to be fucking
Nigga, we
kicking
vibing
it.
like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. Give me some shrooms and some acid, dude.
and that's the meal.
Hell yeah. And that's your meal. You drinking acid and we eating shrooms.
Nigga, that's my meal. Hell no, give me some black eyed peas and some fried chicken and some catfish.
Yeah, some soul
Okay.
food.
Some hot sauce, some mac and cheese, and some candy yams.
What type of hot sauce? That's such a
give me
broad-
some crystal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, see, my last meal would be some soul food too.
Yeah, up
Like,
top, bro.
yeah.
I gotta end it with yeah. And then
Anybody
bro.
particular cooking this?
Mom Dukes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, my dudes, most definitely.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that's my meal, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, we chilling like
And
a motherfucker,
D'Angelo,
man.
Pac, Kanye, Outkast. What was the last one you said?
Funkadelic.
Funkadelic.
And just eating soul food, bruh.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like a lit island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vacation there, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shit, Brody, man, we appreciate you. You know what I mean,
Appreciate
making the
you.
appearance.
Appreciate y'all.
First
Yes,
of many,
sir.
you feel me? Like real shit. First of many, my
Yes,
guy.
sir.
Yes, sir, bro.
Like,
Appreciate the love, man.
but
Appreciate the love.
yeah, man. Let them know. You know what I mean, where they can find you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean.
On
Anything
socials.
else you want to let them know?
Once again, xz.avier on Instagram, on Spotify, on Apple Music, on any streaming service you can think of. Xavier_music on Twitter. Excuse me. And yeah, look out for chapter 2 for now to hold you over. Listen to chapter 1, BATR, which is breaking all the rules.
Available where?
Available on every streaming service and platform you can think of.
Hell yeah.
Also on YouTube too. So yeah, tap in. God damn, and really get a sample size of who I am. Chapter 2, we're gonna get a little deeper. Chapter 3, we're gonna get even more soulful. So yeah, be on the lookout for the SoulDon, man.
Hell yeah. Hey, one thing I just want to ask too, I hella forgot about this because I remember you had brought this up like way back.
Yeah.
How's Soul Connoisseur Radio coming along?
Oh my man. So, how Black Autumn has its own like what you call it? Its own EPs and steps and things like that. Soul Connoisseur Radio also has its own steps. So, phase 1 was a whole playlist thing that I dropped where I was creating playlists and things like that. Phase 2 was developing myself as an artist. Phase 3 is creating the radio platform. So, Soul Connoisseur Radio is going to be a whole radio platform where it's going to be just like different stations of music, different genres, and like just different places for people to really tap into music and really like get a, I guess, more of a historical feel to it too. Like, and not only when people find out about new artists and new things about what's going on with music, but also learn something as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really try to educate people on what they're listening to at the same time, so people know, because I feel like that's one thing that's missing with music. Like people, I guess if you educate people with music, that brings the art back. You know? It brings the art form back. You know what I mean? Because like people would really know, you know, what they really tapping into. Because it's so music is so deep. Like
there's not many students of the game anymore. I don't think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, in like being educated, you understand the type of frequencies and type of like vibes you tapping into. So because of that, you know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know that it's gonna mean something because like, yeah. So.
Hey, like you broke it down with the phases, bro. That's actually like seeing how you like, you know what I mean. You had that idea a couple years ago, and then you know what I mean. Sometimes people just let shit die out, or you know what I mean. They try to release things too quickly. Like, you know what I mean. I've been a victim of that too. Like, you know what I mean. But it's cool to see that you got like an actual plan behind it, and you know what I mean, an idea for each phase, like a thorough idea for each phase. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Appreciate that, hell yeah, man.
And you already, you know, you got the talents to execute, so it's all about the plan, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yes, man. Well, yeah, man. Once again, we want to thank Alex, aka Xavier, aka the Soul Don,
yes, sir. Hey.
aka the Soul Connoisseur.
Hey.
You know what I mean? For coming in, blessing us, and yeah, man. Be on the lookout. We're gonna have his all his stuff on link in bio. You're gonna see the scrolling text, all that. This your boy Ronnie.
And I'm Waleed, the other side of the coin. We signing out.
Yay.
Yes, sir.